Hello and welcome to you all as our coverage of the opening fixture of the International Champions Cup gets underway. It is a slightly new concept for some of you, but it is a special invitation event held both stateside and in Asia, as it has been since 2013. Interest in the competition has been phenomenal. It has drawn in crowds of over 100,000, which signal again that football is indeed a worldwide sport. It presents a rare opportunity for fans who cannot travel to watch their clubs or their favourite players to see them right on their own doorstep. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. There is a party atmosphere here, a very, very good turnout.
Yes, Peter, as you have intimated, a great stage for both clubs. A chance for supporters to see their team up close and personal too. And indeed an opportunity to grow the fan base and, of course, expand into new markets. The success of these events is triggering more. And it's wonderful to know that there's a huge appetite to keep them coming. And I hope they do.
Away. So Jim, tell me,
his positioning is superb and he always seems to pick the perfect moment to rush off his line. What I really like about him is the way he keeps his frame big to make life as difficult as possible for strikers, and the manager will be hoping for a few more clean sheets now that he's in the team.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Matic, Wan-Bissaka. Well, of course, this is the first really big game of pre-season, and so, Jim, the manager's actions and his statements, his tactics, his thoughts...
Well, it just goes to show you, Peter, the level of expectation and interest.
Scrutiny.
Yeah, I mean, they really want to hit the ground running, so as much as there's so much excitement around, there's also added pressure.
Turns and goes back, and he's gone for it! Mata gets it out to the wing. Mata. Luis can hoist it clear. Ozil goes looking. Wan-Bissaka. Diogo Dalot. Lobs it in gently. Needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And here's Martial. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He goes long. Now it's Aubameyang. And it's Ozil. Wan-Bissaka gets his foot in there. Oh, good ball. Gets away from his opponent. Out to the right. Hector Bellerin plays it into the box. Forward it goes. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Just brushed off the ball there. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Manchester United just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Throw in. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. There will be a throw-in. Diogo Dalot. Matic plays it forward. Plays it out to the flank. It's a goal kick. Diogo Dalot does well there, alert. Chambers. Torreira. And the first half is done, so now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. Been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the second half gets underway. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? McTominay battles to win it back. Rashford gets the better of his man, and the shot!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Torreira. Torreira was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rashford. It's the through ball. Has a pop! Granit Xhaka.
It's exactly the start to this second half they would have hoped for. They can build on that morale boost and confidence and finish the contest by really taking it. Shot a goal!
Lindelof. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Mesut Ozil. Little chip. No, not quite.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
And it's Hector Bellerin. Oh, tries a shot!
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
Mata. Rashford showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lindelof. Wan-Bissaka. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead?
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Played out to the right, steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Has he found his man? Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Crossed in. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And that will be the final act. Manchester United, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
That's it for tonight. Well, it is day 2 of the International Champions Cup. The fans getting another chance to see some of their favourite clubs from Europe and beyond. A real party atmosphere, dare I say it, a carnival of an atmosphere. Further evidence of the increasing popularity of the beautiful game in countries where previously it wasn't thought possible. The clubs really are putting in a massive effort too, with fan interaction, a big theme in the time between matches. And the players, I'm glad to report, seem thoroughly to be enjoying their newfound widespread fame as well. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. So the pivotal day, we should know which way this competition is going by the end of it.
Yeah, Peter,
And the finish! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Has a pop! Goal! Juventus! The breakthrough strike! Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Dushilio hits that long. Bentancur. Alexandro drives it forward. Matuidi. And here's Mandzukic. Mandzukic. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And the counter is on. Matuidi. Forward it goes.
Higuain really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
And it's Matuidi, over to the left. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Breaks on here. De Ligt positions himself well and cuts it out. And here's Mandzukic. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but...
Mandzukic! Hoists it forward. Ramsey gets into the right position to intercept. Shapes to shoot! And it's played forward. Has he picked him out? Chiellini does well to read it and intercepts. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Dushilio gets it away. Diogo Dalot pops it into the area.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Mandzukic spreads it towards the left. Matuidi. And here's Higuain. Oh, what a ball! And Mandzukic! Higuain shoots! Has a pop! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
He's had a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. One matter. Chiellini. First 45 minutes are up. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
it's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Start of the second half.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Oh, and the shot! Wan-Bissaka. No way through there. Bentancur. Martial. Andreas Pereira. Wan-Bissaka.
Juventus really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
De Ligt. Elbow goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Wan-Bissaka. De Ligt battles to win it back. Mandzukic. Higuain. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And here's Rashford. Martial plays it out to the wing. Swept in. And you can get that clear. And that's been won straight back.
Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
Goes for goal!
And it's another really good show of cards there. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Ronaldo coming on. Can he continue his terrific scoring impact on the competition? Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bentancur. Mandzukic. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Has a goal! Oh, the ball's come loose. Changes then in quick succession. And here's Chris. Hits one! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
That has sent him sprawling.
Juventus showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Could be thinking about a goes for goal! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
That just goes to underline why they're in this position. The ability to grind out results when things aren't quite going to plan. The signs of a top team.
Ball through needs to be good here.
Manchester United are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Djukic loses his balance. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Khedira goes short. Quadrado. Andreas Pereira tries to get it forward quickly. Manchester United need to hold on for a few more moments. It's come through.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it.
Dybala! Oh, another save. Wan-Bissaka. It's got through to him. He came in hard, very hard. Juventus making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Time to deliver. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It is a corner. Juventus making another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
There are a few waiting for it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Oh, how will we look back on that?
A tame first half when a turnaround wasn't looking good, and an excellent second when they found more than enough to do the job. Great comeback.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome to our coverage of the final day of the International Champions Cup, an event which has seen clubs invited here from right around the globe. This may have only been a short tournament, but it is one that has certainly left its mark here for all the right reasons. The games have been very largely watchable, more than decent, played in a very good spirit, and everybody who has taken part deserves great credit for bringing the game to a new market. Turnout has been fantastic throughout the event, and it is certainly the case here today as well. Let us hope that it all ends just as well. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. So then the final opportunity for these distant fans to see their heroes.
Well, I think all the signs are pointing in the right direction, Peter. If the respective atmospheres are anything to go by, we have to tip our hats to the organisers and the clubs that have made the commitment. Here's hoping we'll all get to return next year. I've certainly enjoyed being part of such an enthusiastic tournament, and we still have plenty to look forward to here.
So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Paul Pogba. He could be a real game changer for this team, Peter. He's got the strength to hold off defenders and the technical ability to pick out a killer pass. He can also shoot with great power and accuracy. He's a real midfield dynamo, actually, capable of winning a tackle in his own half and then charging downfield to make something happen at the other end. Box to box.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Andreas Pereira. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Diego Costa. It's a loose ball. Lingard. Done very well to intervene. Lamar. Stefan Savic. All the way back and they start again. Andreas Pereira. And he has been fouled there. In accuracy.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Forward it goes. Lingard. Oh, real danger here. Has a pop. Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Stefan Savic. Oblak sends that a long way. And it's Lingard. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And the counter is on. Gets away from his opponent. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's played forward. Oh, that's neat. Saul. Defence has got rid of that. Pogba hoists it forward. A real chance to break. And it's Morata. Now a chance to break. Saul! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Savic gets into the right position to intercept. And here's it's Costa! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Diego Costa sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting.
Hits one! This could fall anywhere. Andreas Pereira. Herrera. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Matic battles to win it back. Saul. Quick draw, Costa! And the keeper barely had to move.
Diego Costa just didn't steer it away from the goalkeeper. He hit it right at him.
Herrera. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Manchester United come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. Already up and running for the second half.
Manchester United going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Has a goal! Morata shoots! Dispatched clinically! The second half sparked straight into life. Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent.
Matic is the guilty party there. Time for a change in personnel. Gets a good foot in there. It's come loose. It's Costa! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Lingard is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Yeah, and if he's allowed time on the ball, it opens up a wealth of other possibilities.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Diego has a pop! Oh, that was no routine save.
Diego Costa is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And they've been caught out here. Rojo drives it forward. He's put a stop Vitolo. Towering header! And another time! Oh, it's got in! And the comeback is complete! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Well, this has a hit! Well, that is asking for trouble. Lamar delivers. Juan Mata. Koke goes looking. And that's been won straight back. The referee's awarded a free kick. Timely intervention. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Saul. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Diego Costa. Out to the left it goes.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to...
Vitolo are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
That intervention was very necessary.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Well, they could break here. Chong.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there. Manchester United need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Phil Jones. Marcos Rojo. Now it's Morata. Over to the left. Oh, good interception. And the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Morata did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose he did need a little change.
Partey. And here's Diego Costa. Costa gets it out to the wing. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United, they have won the International Champions Cup. A fine win in this most prestigious friendly tournament, which has been going from strength to strength since it began several years ago. A genuine test against quality opposition from right around the world. And so to the ceremony. This has been a short but a wonderful tournament. It has served as a fine medium to bring football to new fans. The winners, fine ambassadors too, in the cause of the beautiful game. Manchester United stand at the dawn of yet another league campaign. The overwhelming question being, of course, how ready are they? It's a great time to be a fan. Smiles are beaming, expectations are up. They've been deprived of the game during the off-season. It feels like an eternity. New hopes, new faces, but the same old game. That match-day feeling is well and truly back.
Old Trafford rising to the occasion as only Old Trafford can. Some terrific scenes at the Stretford end.
So everybody starts on nothing. Last season is in the past. We are all equals.
Yes, Peter, and I believe that year on year the game is going from strength to strength. It's impossible for that not to happen because of the increasing wealth. That attracts the best talent and management and, of course, greater expectation. The boundaries have to continue being stretched and to the limit. Supporters have an insatiable appetite to want more excitement and entertainment, so let the show begin.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a player who's learned fast for me is Luke Shaw, a fullback who likes to involve himself in matters at the offensive end of the pitch, but he covers the ground with speed and a good work ethic. So,
and the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Arsenal didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? And it's Lacazette. So new season, and for so many, Jim, of course, that means new boss.
It does indeed.
No question, that's been a big talking point.
Yeah, absolutely. The new man's certainly excited to talk about his vision ahead of the game.
And here's Mata, and here's Rashford. Juan Mata.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Martial needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Played into space out wide. Shaw. Juan Mata. It's gone a long way up and away. Lindelof gets it back. Goes direct to the front line. Well played, he saw that coming. Shaw. Chance! Crosses in a low one. Clearance and very necessary. And here's Mata. Timely intervention. Defence has got rid of that. Ceballos did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Hector Bellerin takes the long option. Going through. And the finish! Martial. And it's Kolasinac. He's had that put on a plate.
Lacazette really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Lacazette. Played out to the right. Bellerin delivers. Looking for a corner. Ozil plays it short. And here's Ozil. And he's there to cut it out. Lacazette. Lacazette opts to play it back. And the first half is done. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're already into the second period. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. And it's played forward. Ceballos positions himself well and cuts it out. Good idea, just poorly executed. Andreas Pereira plays it forward. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Played into the middle. And it's Juan Mata.
Rashford really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rashford. For Pastathopoulos. Manchester United leading as we head into the last quarter of the game. Gets it upfield. And here's Aubameyang. It has gone through to him.
Arsenal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Manchester United with a chance here to increase their lead. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Mata! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Juan Mata certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Needed a better pass there. Pierre Gabriel. Has a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Torreira. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good interception. Mustafi. Kolasinac. And here's Aubameyang. Aubameyang and Aubameyang! And the lead stays intact, just.
Aubameyang must have known he could ill afford to miss that. He's Mr. Angry now.
And it's Martial.
Manchester United are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Played down the flank. Pierre Gabriel Decides to play it back. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. Rashford!
Good save, keeper read that well.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
Plays it out to the wing, gets away from his opponents, has a pop! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United have their win on opening day. The season perfectly teed up.
Your final thoughts, Jim? The pre-season and all that hard work has been worth it now. A winning start that gets everyone in the right mood.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew The date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an impact. Shelby! Just a whisker away. Wan-Bissaka tries to get it forward quickly. Newcastle lost on the opening day, so come into this already looking to make up ground. Shelby coaxed through there. Forward it goes. Dinks one in. Shaw. Good idea, just poorly executed. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Lascelles cuts it out. Hayden plays it forward. Greenwood. Hayden gets into the right position to intercept. Ki Sung-young plays it out to the flank. He's making good use of it. Real chance!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Hayden, Cher, Manchester United yet to have a shot on target. Cher, well, that's where he wants it. Lindelof. Ritchie with the crossfield ball. Hayden. Newcastle disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Pogba. Greenwood. Darlow deals with it effortlessly. Shaw. Pogba. Andreas Pereira. Greenwood. Wan-Bissaka. McTominay. He's got chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team has broken through. It's certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back underway here.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
John Joe Shelvey. Pinged forward. Out to the left it goes. Christian Atsu. Christian Atsu crosses.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Maguire drives it forward. Greenwood. Shaw. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Newcastle making another change here.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Share. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Look at the defender bombing forward. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And it's hoisted clear. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's nice. Time to deliver. Repelled by the keeper. Andreas Pereira. McTominay. That's a good shoot! They've done it! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Manchester United break the deadlock.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
And he's there to cut it out.
Newcastle are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
A chance to play it in. That's good defending, very good defending.
Newcastle are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Now the counter. Decent looking ball. And they've been caught out. Shapes to shoot! And that has been clubbed away. And Shaw appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not, we'll see.
He's better continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here. Up for the header! Oh, and that should have been two.
McTominay really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Ritchie does well there, alert. Shad plays it towards the front. Has brushed off the ball there. And here's the chance to counter. Keeper sends it forward. Done very well to intervene. The official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Manchester United just have to run down the clock. He gets past his man. Pogba, he does have an assist to his name. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? And that will be the final act. Manchester United win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little...
Manchester United starting then their new European campaign here this evening. It seems such a short time ago that we were celebrating the end of the previous competition, but that is life at the top end of European football, and indeed the mood here is one of great anticipation and excitement. We are ready to go again. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. So are we ready for another edition of this tournament? I think we are.
Well, what are we waiting for, Peter? Let's get the show on the road. This competition brings a special sense of occasion because of its history and tradition. And I guess we feel privileged to have worked on it over the years and remembering some of the great moments. And I sincerely hope we're in for more starting right now.
So it's away we go then.
Memphis Depay is making his debut for his new club today. Anything you can tell us about him, Jim?
Well, I've seen him leave more than one defender on his backside with his quick thinking and his nimble feet, so I expect the opposition will be very wary of how to deal with him. It's that turn of pace from standing to full speed that makes him so dangerous, and it's almost impossible to deal with.
Get a throw in. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Looks to clip it forward. Knocks it away. And it's Pogba. Martial gets it, and now what? Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's gone for goal. Crossbar comes to the rescue. That was travelling. Well, this is so often referred to as Europe's other competition, but I tell you what, winning it does take some doing.
It does, and it's one of the many topics that came up in the pre-game press conference last night. It's good that this is a team that's seriously looking to go and win this.
Why wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, I mean, they'll have to bring in, I think, one or two more people, I think, to cope with the increased amount of games, though.
Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Martial takes the long option. Away from immediate danger. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Done very well to intervene. McTominay. Martial. Real chance! Goal! Manchester United!
Manchester United are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Turns and goes back, pings it out wide. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? That's the throw. Matic. Wan-Bissaka. Memphis Depay. Tries to get it forward quickly. Played out to the right. Gets it into the middle. And the finish! He scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all.
And there's the end of the first half. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're already into the second period. Pogba gets it out to the wing. Martial drives it forward. Hoists it forward. Matic battles to win it back. Matic demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. And that's sprayed out wide. There will be a throw-in. That's offside. Yes, it is. Forward it goes. Plays a clever pass. Rashford. Now it's Martial. Pogba. Got a sight of goal here. Goes for goal! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. His position was perfect, absolutely clinical.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. Manchester United get a goal yet again at a time when they almost always seem to get on the front foot. Beautifully done. Can't get the better of his opposite number.
It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Well played, he saw that coming.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tries to dink it in. It's a loose ball, and it's played forward. Lindelof with a fine tackle. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Manchester United need to hold on for a few more moments. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? And that's that. Well, that's the way to launch the campaign. Now they can look ahead with confidence and comfort. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, they've laid down a marker with such a good opening win, and they're saying to the rest of the group, we're intent on staying at the top. On this evidence,
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of... Shoots!
what a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
And that really is so impressive.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Manchester United have an early lead. Good start. Promising cross. Manchester United have enjoyed a fine start to the season, 6 points out of 6. Lingard. Good challenge, he just stood firm. No question, that's a foul. And it's Bong. Brighton are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
He's left his man. Wan-Bissaka battles to win it back. Fred. And that is as far as they're going to go. Tries to get it forward quickly. Montoya. He's got options out wide. Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Lingard. Memphis to shot a goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Tries to get it clear. Fred. Gross. Manchester United scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Moy drives it forward, plays it out to the wing. McTominay. Moy. And it's Memphis Depay. Andreas Pereira, who does have an assist to his name. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Ball's out on the left now. Gets up to head it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Manchester United can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Fred. Andreas Pereira plays it through. It is a corner. Dunk is there to heave it away. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Yet another dead ball chance. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. Be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Manchester United are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester United going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Andreas Pereira. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Duffy. Brighton were a real credit to themselves in picking up a point against one of the league's big hitters. How can they pick up all three? McTominay. Has a hit!
Well, I think when you're in that situation, all you can do is tip your hat to the keeper, because that was fantastic.
Hoists it forward. McTominay. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Dunk. Bong drives it forward. And that's a throw.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Now, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
And it's Memphis Depay. Nicely controlled. Can he deliver? Memphis Depay pumps it into the area. And they've been... He's gone for it! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Gets it upfield. Lindelof positions himself well and cuts it out. Andreas Pereira. Andreas Pereira goes up and over. Corner given. And the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Brighton are making a change now.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Bailly. And it's Lingard. And here's Depay. A chance to play it in. Montoya gets it back. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's played forward.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Has he found his man? The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And that's that. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny. Just a goal in it. Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. And the shots! Kane, and they've been caught out here. Wan-Bissaka goes looking. Martial tries to stroke it through. And he just whacks it. He'll try from distance. An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, I think the little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Rashford. It's Rashford! Tottenham have picked up 6 points from the first 9 available, 2 wins in 3, Jim. That's a pretty good start, isn't it?
Yeah, they'll be very confident, I think, about their chances here because of that start, Peter. I think things have obviously started to click, and they can really now start to plough on.
Played back in. Kane! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Was he just trying to be a little too clever then? I mean, it's hard to say, but one thing's for sure, he needed to stick it away, and he knows it. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Vertonghen tries to switch the play. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, those longer balls forward are definitely having more of an impact, something that should have been resorted to before now.
Now it's Kane. Son Heung-min, he's had a goal! They've played it short. Plays it back. Goes for goal! This could fall anywhere!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Diogo Dalot. Vertonghen positions himself well and cuts it out. Tottenham are on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Vertonghen. Winks. Moussa Sissoko. Aurier. Vertonghen. Dele Alli. Rashford. Now a chance to break. Timely intervention. Hoists it forward. Winks. Score not really a true reflection of what's been a pretty open game. And it's Dele Alli. Kane. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. Winks. And it's played forward. Andreas Pereira. Forward it goes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And the first 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. Already up and running for the second half. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Keeper sends it forward. Diogo Dalot plays it forward. Rashford finds himself offside. Winks. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Pogba. Kane. Maguire does well there, alert. Diogo Dalot tries to get it forward quickly. He's spotted the run and going for goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Tottenham have it back and they can go again. Manchester United picked up all 3 points from their previous game. A win, however narrow, really important. Son Heung-min. Now the counter. Lingard drives it forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Kane. Oh, shooting chance!
Kane really was well marshalled there.
Shapes to shoot! Same again, same outcome.
Tottenham really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Sanchez does well to read it and intercepts. And it's Lucas Moura. Lindelof gets into the right position to intercept. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And here's Son Heung-min. Aurier. Lucas Moura. He's gone for it! Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. One final crack at it now. Kane spreads it towards the left. Ball swung in. And the finish!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Tottenham put themselves into the lead.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. The undefeated run now looking all but over.
Yeah, it's very much looking that way, but
what?
Well, what I'm trying to say, Peter, is that recent form and confidence levels, that might say otherwise. I mean, it doesn't change the fact that it's hard, but if anyone's going to turn it around, I think it'll be them.
Real chance! And it's Aurier. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Tottenham certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Sanchez cuts it out. And there goes the final whistle. And you can analyse to your heart's content. It won't change the outcome. They've lost the game. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence. And I'm afraid they will...